Yo, what's up? Comedian Michael Jr. here. So check it. You probably missed the service. That's why you're watching this and you was hoping to see the full service. But guess what? You missed it. But it don't mean I'm going to give you the download. I'm going to give you the shorter version of what happened because you was too busy to be here. You know what I'm saying? So here's what happened. I do comedy, and here's how comedy works. First, there's a setup, and then there's a punchline. Let me explain. The setup is when a comedian uses his talents and resources to seize any opportunity to make sure that you, the audience, are moving in the same direction. Well, the punchline occurs when he changes that direction in a way you're not expecting. When you catch on to this change, you receive the punchline, and the results are revelation, fulfillment, and joy expressed through laughter. That's how comedy works. Every time you laugh, that takes place in one form, shape, or another, no matter what it is. So if you're walking down the street, if you see a guy walking down the street and he slips and falls and you laugh, it's because you've seen a bunch of people walk down the street, and that's the setup. That dude couldn't do it. He fell, you laughed. That's the punchline, the revelation. Here's what I've learned. Life is extremely similar. In life, you have a setup and you have a punchline. Your setup is the fact that you're married, you got a car, you got a house. Your setup is about what you've received, but your punchline is about what you're called to deliver. And if you know your setup, but you don't know your punchline, you'll realize that something's missing. And what you'll do to fulfill that something is you'll think what you need is more setup. But that's not what you need at all. What you really need, what you'll try to think you'll need, you'll be saying, ooh, if I could just get married, if I could just buy another house, if I could just get this, if I could just get that. But what you really, really need is to know what your punchline is. Your punchline is about what you're called to deliver. Again, your setup is about what you receive, but your punchline is about what you're called to deliver. We all have a punchline. In fact, I used to have a hard time reading as a kid. Your setbacks are part of your setup, so you can deliver the punchline you're called to deliver. But the key to know what your punchline is you have to be able to hear the voice of the one who knows your setup and knows your punchline. And that voice is Jesus. The greatest setup punchline story ever belongs to Jesus. Think about this for a second. He was the King of Kings. The King of Kings, which means everybody knows they should serve the king. That's the direction the entire audience was moving. But what did he do? He said, no, instead of you serving me, I'm going to serve you. And he climbed up on a tree and he died for all of us. The king did that. The greatest setup punchline story ever. And he knows your setup, and he knows your punchline, and he knows your setbacks. And he's ready for you to deliver. But you got to hear his voice. I'm Michael Jr. If you want some more information, I'm sure Miles put it on the screen somewhere if you're looking out for a brother. If he didn't, whatever, Miles. Anyway, I love you. I believe in you. Go be the punchline. I'm going to walk off dramatically.